loose ball, and it's going to go. Maddie buries it in the net to tie it. It's good! Another beautiful evening for high school sports from Durfee High School. Today we see the Lady Hilltoppers for the first time in girls soccer. Bridgewater-Raynham in town to square off against Durfee. Hello again, everybody. I'm Evan Massoud. Hope you had a great weekend. We had a long stretch of games at the end of last week. We hope you tuned in for them. But tonight, get to see another team for the first time here in 2024. And no, that's not the ladies you hear screaming. It's actually football wrapping up to our right. Their evening practice here today. Girls starting just shortly on the main stadium. Lady Hilltoppers and the Lady Trojans both had great years in 2023. Unfortunately for us, the one playoff game Durfee had, they lost at the hands of King Philip, an 8-0 loss. It was a really tough afternoon, a Saturday game as I recall it being back in the playoff round. But their regular season was outstanding, 13-4-2. BR on the other side, one game difference, 12-4-3. So they were very close throughout the year, and remember, they were conference opponents in 2023. As we talked about last week, now the Big Three is back. So this is not a league game. It's just a common opponent, South Coast, team, location, a team that we have seen throughout the years, conference or not. And it's usually a pretty good game. The games last year were very close. Durfee taking them both, 1-0 and 2-1. So I would expect a lot of the same here today. Now for Durfee, they're 1-1 coming into play, and they lost a lot of good players from last season. Some players that were big contributors, one of them being Julia Hargraves, who had a milestone last year. So she was a big goal scorer for this team for 4 years. We'll see how they fill the void. Her sister Maddie's still here, and the rest of the team raring to go. I hope you'll stay tuned. All the action right after the break.
Hi, my name is Stephanie MacArthur, Director of Traffic and Parking for the City of Fall River. As another school year begins, we as the city just want to remind everyone of some of the school zone safety laws. Crosswalks are designed for your safety. Please make sure to use them. Always wait for a crossing guard to stop traffic before crossing the street. Drivers, use caution when entering a school zone. State law mandates a strict 20-mile-per-hour speed limit in all school zones. Parking within a crosswalk is strictly prohibited. By showing respect and patience, we can ensure that everyone arrives at their destination safely and on time. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions and/or concerns, please feel free to contact my office at 508-324-2123. Let's have a wonderful school year.
Fall River Public Schools has opportunities for positions in multiple areas for people looking to work with the next generation. Come grow with our team. We have openings for teachers, paraprofessionals, and teaching assistants, and other educational support positions available. We are also looking to fill operations support positions such as custodial, security, and food service. We offer competitive salary and benefit plans. We have rewarding work available in our 21st century schools and learning environments. Come grow with us. Please contact the Human Resources Department at 508-675-8420, extension 53708, or see our postings on our website at fallriverschools.org.
We welcome you back to Durfee High School as the teams just had their captains meetings with our two officials today, and getting ready for starters to be announced here in the stadium. BR coming in with one win on the season. That was at Chelmsford last Wednesday, so they've had almost a week off. It was a road game, a 3-1 win for them. The Hilltoppers on the other side victorious. They got their first win against Diamond. That was last week, happening while we did the boys game, 4-0. But they lost last Tuesday on the opener against Somerset Berkeley 4-1. So that's why the 1-1 record here coming into play. We saw this with field hockey. The team's starting to do kind of more of a ceremonial pregame setup here where they announce the starters. The teams will walk out together here. Remember, folks, we are live on our Facebook page here, Fred TV Sports. If you have not liked and followed us, please do so. That way you don't miss a minute of the action when we are live. We can also encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe is just the term that YouTube uses. It doesn't cost you anything. But just click that button to follow us so you'll know when we upload something as the teams get let out here to the Durfee emblem at midfield. BR on your left wearing the lighter colored uniforms, white with red lettering and numbers. Durfee in their home black with red accents and white numbers and lettering. We'll turn it over to our Assistant Athletic Director, Kristen Govin, for tonight's starters.
Hello and welcome to BMC Durfee High School and the Mac Aldridge Field for this event between the Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans and your Durfee Hilltoppers. We are pleased to welcome you to Durfee High School. Participating student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you require assistance, please call upon a Durfee staff member or a security officer. Now let's meet the starting lineups. For the visiting Trojans, number 3, Madeline Jackson. Number 4, Kennedy Smith. Captain, number 6, Isabella Johnson. Number 7, Zoe Denoon. Captain, number 10, Haley Fortune. Number 15, Lila Wilcox. Captain, number 16, Cameron Levy. Captain, number 17, Willow Forbes Smith. Number 20, Riley Connors. Number 22, Mallory Powers. And our goalkeeper, 00, Corey Cahill. The Trojans head coach, Timothy Califf, assistant coaches, Benjamin Califf and Scott Sherrick. And now for your Durfee Hilltoppers. Number 3, Olivia Rumsey. Captain, number 5, Abigail Saunders. Number 6, Abigail Britlin Raposo. Number 7, Ava Gilmatt. Number 8, Alana Braga. Number 12, Mia Costa. Captain, number 13, Caitlin Cucci. Captain, number 15, Rachel Silva. Number 18, Madeline Hargraves. Number 20, Presley Yentz. And our goalkeeper, number 1, Jayla Montero. Durfee is coached by head coach Hayden Tavares, assistant coach Krista Chauvin, assistant coach Doug Cavallo, and assistant coach Drew Gay. Now we ask that you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, folks, just about ready for game time here at Mac Aldrich Field. Evan Massoud with you. Great to be back with you here as we begin the broadcast week. Just one of two games on tap this week. Had a bit of a heavy week last week, a full slate, mainly because we wanted to see as many of our teams as possible early in the season. And the only one that we haven't seen yet, girls volleyball, but we will be seeing them. I believe we have them next Wednesday, which is New Bedford inside the field house. So we're planning to be there for that one and looking at the schedule there. So, but tonight, our first look at girls soccer, and we're excited about that as well. As I said in the open, these were two very well-matched teams a year ago. And, you know, the road game there that Durfee had, the 2-1 win, which gave them the conference championship. That was an interesting one because, you know, Durfee was down in that one, and they came back to win it 2-1. They were down 1-0, and so that was amazing on the road. And I'm sure Bridgewater is looking for a little revenge in that respect because that was a heartbreaker for them to lose, as great as it was as a win for Durfee. It was a killer for BR to lose that one. So I'm sure they're hoping to give Durfee a little something back here tonight. And the Trojans, they're going to have their hands full with the sun here. Setting sun over Wiedemo Street. The shadows will take over the stadium soon, but for the first probably 20 minutes or so, the Lady Trojans going to be looking directly into the sun pretty much the whole time. And here we go. Game on. We've had a really amazing stretch of weather here to start the school year off, which is great. Because once we get to the end of September and into October, it's always a little dicey. So starting this one, another day without a cloud in the sky. And here at 6:09, a little later start time, 73 degrees still. It's actually going to get warmer as the week goes on. We're going to top out at 80 before the end of the week. So football Friday night will be great. That's for sure. And as I mentioned last week, we'll actually have diamond football this week. Durfee's away. And so we'll be covering Diamond's football home game that's going to be played here at Durfee because their fields are occupied by construction equipment and a new school that's going up. So Play made there by Montero, Durfee's keeper. Great burst of speed right there from Presley Yentz. Freshman starter here, a couple freshmen on this varsity team for Coach Tavares. That one along the sidelines, taking a while to go out of bounds. It finally does, right along the BR bench. Well, both teams had really good seasons a year ago, both making the tournament. And unfortunately for both teams, losing in their first playoff games. Both were the round of 32. Both teams got seeded, but Durfee lost to King Philip 8-0. And BR lost to Concord Carlisle. So neither side able to advance into the bracket, unfortunately. But good 2023s nonetheless. BR with a ton of seniors on their roster here. Looking at down the list, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 seniors on their team. Durfee was quite a few as well. Not that many, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I guess they're pretty up there, but about 10. So a lot of veteran experience on both teams as we have a free kick coming. Now it's Mallory Powers. Good kick there, getting it about 10 yards shy of the box, and now it's come back out towards Yentz. Nice pass. Got it to Caitlin Cucci. Cucci trying to get by the defender. Out of bounds it goes. Cahill will kick. Not sending it downfield. And almost taken away right there by the Hilltoppers. Jackson will have the throw, but has to come. Actually, nope, giving way now to Powers, who will throw from a little further back. Targeting Willow Forbes Smith. She goes down. No whistle there. As Hargraves takes over, passing towards the middle of the field now. The Trojans and Danoon passing it back up the field, or in this case down, I guess you could say, going to the south. Shot taken, and it's batted away. Ball comes loose, and coming out to get it is Montero. Had one of the Trojans coming in on her there. That was Fortune. Good kick there from Silva, getting it out of the defensive zone back to midfield. Now BR passing back. It gets by. Look at the speed there from Yentz. She gets taken down, and that will draw a whistle. As Connors kind of took her out there. Good spot for a free kick. So Hargrave's going to kick here. Trying to go upper right corner, but a little too much on it. Goes sailing wide to the right. Up the far sideline. Let's hit right away on that last opportunity for Durfee. We're getting to see the speed of Jens here for the first time this season here on TV. And that was one of my concerns coming into the season is, what would Durfee do losing, some of their forwards and their goal scorers, players that really could break free, like we just saw Jens, chasing down Connors and overtaking her before getting tripped up there. So we may have just gotten that answer here less than 10 minutes into our first coverage of girls soccer. Shot taken wide left it goes. It's actually going to be a corner kick for Durfee here on this near side. I thought it went out off of Durfee, but clearly must have gone out off of Bridgewater-Raynham because everybody lined up, and now here we go from the corner. That's Cucci. And it's on its way. Hooking, and it's off the side of the goal. Hooked a little too much there, but I like the idea. It would have been a tough play for Cahill to make if it was a little more out into the field. Towards the sideline, out of play, Durfee will throw. Oh, Hilltoppers. Cucci they got tangled up. She and Saunders. Jackson trying to make a move here. Trojans spreading it out, getting it now the other side of the field. That's Forbes Smith passing it off. And Durfee's defense clearing it out. Good strong kick, landing inbounds. And looks like BR is going to have their first corner of the game. Goes out of play, still loose in the box. It'll be a kick for Durfee. I meant to say out of the goal. Thought it actually went in for a moment, but good defense from the Hilltoppers. Now Silva going to kick it away. Nice kick. Gets it right to midfield again. Presley was there quick. Presley Jens there quickly. Olivia Rumsey on the far side for Durfee. Trojans passing back again. Gets by the intended forward, and the play made there by Montero. Heard a whistle to halt play here, and Durfee's going to get themselves a free kick. Oh, great pass. Hilltoppers clear it out for the moment, though. Trojans have done a good job here passing up the field. And a weak kick. Certainly looked off sides from here. I mean, we're off angle, but. That was Abby Britland-Raposo right there, number 6. Jumps over the pass from Cucci that went to Saunders, now comes back up the field. Jackson trying to get through, defended, double teamed in fact. And she's trying to turn around and get by. Nice job, ends up getting a pass off inside the box. Durfee clears, and it'll be a corner for the Trojans. Powers sends the kick, hooks away from the goal, shot taken, it'll go out of bounds. And Durfee will have the kick. The Hilltoppers give it up. Silva has to clear it. She does. Good pass there to Jens. Jens tripped up again. And a whistle called against Johnson, the BR captain. And play gets stopped again. A free kick. Cucci will do the honors from just short of the 30-yard line. Or Cucci, she's going to give it to Hargraves. You can see Cahill with the hands up, trying to shield her eyes from the sun. She's got the last bit of sunshine on the field right now, the goalie for BR. Hargraves gonna let it fly. Going wide to the right. And it's gonna go out of play. Never really hooked. I'm not sure if that was intended or not. All of her teammates were stacked up on that far side and breaking, so could have been a design play, but not just a shot right on net like we're used to seeing. Ooh, big collision. As she goes down. As well as, I think that was Forbes Smith, number 17. Yes, it was. It'll be a throw in here to Noon on the far side. Off the toe there, Jackson, and out of bounds on the side. Britland Raposa will throw. Good header there from Forbes Smith. And kept in by Powers, sent back toward the middle of the field. Good strong throw in there from Powers. And she's actually going to get it back here, see which way she wants to go with it. Back toward the sideline. Forbes Smith back to Powers again. This time sending it toward the box. It's going the other direction. Chased down there by Gilmet. And that'll roll out of bounds. Had ourselves a whistle here. A foul against the Trojans. The Hilltoppers are going to... Oh, timeout. My bad. Okay. So we will get the clock back to 20:37. So right at halfway mark here of this first half. Durfee had a few opportunities early on to score, but BR has kept the ball down this end, the south end of the field here on the offensive attack for a good part of the last 10 minutes. And they've created some opportunities really since that first corner kick. It's been even more skewed in that direction. So the timeout being called. Both teams get a chance to get some water, some Gatorade, huddle up, talk to coach about what's going on, what each coach is seeing. 40 minutes, a long time. So honestly, I'm a big fan of this. Calling something right in the middle there, right after the first 20 minutes, just to break it up a little bit. Almost gives you the feel of having 4 quarters that are 20 minutes long instead of, 2 40-minute halves. Durfee breaks the huddle first, as we are still scoreless here from Mac Aldridge Field. Had this this grabber. We're gonna bring you to the booth here. I love this webcam. So welcome inside the booth, everybody. This was left. This one of these kind of grabber thingies in the booth. I'm not sure from who, but I don't know. We may have some fun. We may have some fun with an unsuspecting fan or something later in the game. Well, we'll see. We like to have fun here. Why not? Oh, man. I don't know. Kristen just came in, too. What do you think? Should we try to, see if people are paying attention here? give Brad's hat. I can't. All right, officially halfway done this first half. 20 minutes in the books, 20 minutes to go. And a free kick coming here now for the Trojans. Good kick right off the head there of Alana Braga. And another whistle coming. Be seeing the lights kick on here anytime at the stadium, as now the field all but in the shade as the sun is set over the beyond the trees. Jens can't get it loose, but she jarred it loose to Cucci. Cucci looking for some space. And it should be a corner kick here for the Hilltoppers. Nice job. I really do love this time of year. I mean, it's a bummer that the days are getting shorter. But the spring, the weather is just so unpredictable. I mean, we have days that are cold even in June, whereas here in September, it's usually pretty nice. So enjoying the good weather we have right now while we have it. That's for sure. Here we go. Kick on its way. Header. Oh, just off the side of the head. Couldn't redirect it in. Good setup there from Cucci. She brought it out a little more. Didn't hook it as much as the first time. Allowed her teammates to try to make a play on it. Good strong kick there from the Trojans. Gets it out past the 35-yard line. Cleared out. Cucci coming in. It's taken away from her, but Durfee will have the throw from up the field. Quick throw in. Cucci not waiting around. Back to Saunders. And now Cucci tripped up, goes down, and she'll earn the free kick for Durfee. The Hilltoppers, we saw the 1-1 tie for boys soccer last Thursday against Diamond, but in football and field hockey, a couple of tough games here Friday night, Saturday morning. We saw some cross country on Wednesday, which we showed you on Friday night's game. But, Lady Hilltoppers hoping for a win tonight on primetime Fred TV. Another header. Durfee keep it in. Nice job, Mia Costa, trying to keep it down in the box and unable to. Now the Trojans coming back out, passed up the field. Silva chasing it down, showing her speed. Get some help from the defense. The defensive players that were staying down the field. Shot taken, and that's going to go. Ooh, that hit the crossbar and the post. Hilltoppers lucky that didn't go in. Montero tracked it the whole way, just a little tall on her, a little high. That kick came in. Now a corner kick for the Trojans. It looks to be Powers again. Yeah, number 22. Mallory Powers. Hilltoppers get it out of the box. Going to Jens. That's sent back, and it'll be cleared. Another corner kick coming as that goes out on the goal line. Cucci clearing it. Powers again. On the ground. Durfee trying to clear it. And it'll go toward the sideline. Quickly coming back towards the side of the box, the edge of the box. Shot taken, wide right. I'm surprised this is a corner because that was a shot taken, but unless it was deflected on the way, it didn't look like it changed direction much. It looked like it was just a shot on goal or a shot towards the goal by the Trojans, but another corner for BR. This one closer to the net. Off the post, the flag in the corner, it'll be a throw in. It does not go out on the goal line, so maybe a break for Durfee. It'll be a throw now for the Trojans. Good strong throw. Goal's gonna count. Montero came out and was unable to corral it. And she could not get to her feet. So 1-0 BR on a real tough break. Again, I'm not even so sure that was a corner. I still think that was not off of anybody. That goal coming at 36:09 here in the first, so 1-0 Trojans late in this first half. Okay, 3-on-3, Hilltoppers. Oh, big collision there. Hargreaves and Connors away from the ball. Braga will kick it away here. Saunders sending it back to her defense. And out of play, so now BR going to have a throw from the other side of the field here. Jens gets by, tripped up again. That's twice now. Should be a card at this point. Impeding a break on a player. Twice. Twice. Red card. Captain Johnson done. I just heard one of the Trojans coaches say you got to call it both ways. Well, it hasn't happened both ways to even call it. Frustrating. I mean, I get it, whether inadvertent or not, but I mean, you can't do that on a breakaway. Can't do that at any point, but you certainly can't do that on a possible breakaway. Hargraves lets it fly too strong. Again, that one sails. 9 minutes to go in the first half. Hargraves plays it in the air. Costa takes a shot, and it'll be scooped by Cahill. High punt right there from Cahill. Rumsey settles it, comes back to the emblem. Another whistle. They calling that collision. It looks like kind of a late whistle. Free kick for the Trojans. Out of bounds. Montero tracking that the whole time. Shot taken, and it's good. Clean goal that time for the Trojans, and Madeline Jackson makes it 2-0. As BR tacks on another here late in the first half. This one at 33 minutes and change. That first goal, as I said 36 minutes. That was an error. I misspoke. 26 minutes and 9 seconds. That first goal. This one coming here at around 33:30. Jens has a chance now. Players coming. Open shot, and it's cleared out. Cahill had left the goal. Another shot taken. It's wide left. That one by Cucci. A little burst of energy right there from the Hilltoppers. Out of bounds. Gucci going to throw in. Quick throw in. Going to Jens. Smith able to get by Costa. Jackson getting the bad news there, but that was out of bounds off of her, not Durfee. So no corner kick that time. That came up handball, so a free kick for the Trojans. We roll up on the final 2 minutes here of this first half. And that'll go wide left. On the fly, too. Good, strong kick. Up the field, Cucci will not get there. Wow, good kick there. Over the top by Forbes Smith. Now Smith, number 4 there, Kim Smith. Kennedy Smith, excuse me. Jens trying to take it away. Jens being held from behind. No whistle that time. And a chance for BR to make it 3-0. Montero comes out. Ball is loose. No, she grabs it. She holds on to it. Great save. Tough save. Out of bounds again. Going to be a corner kick here for the Trojans. We're in stoppage time, so not much left. Powers will get a free kick out of this. Towards the goal, and it's on top. Over the net. And that's the half. But a tough end to the first half for the Hilltoppers, especially with that second goal coming. The first one, you know, kind of a weird goal. But the second one, a clean goal right after the Hilltoppers had a few chances. So they got some work to do as they go into the halftime break. 10 minutes on the clock. We'll see you on the other side of this break. You're watching live soccer coverage on Fred TV. Don't go anywhere.
This year, I have the honor of my first grade students piloting Ignite here at Tansy. And it is a program where it is an online tutoring program where students are provided with one-on-one instruction.
I do, I go on with my teacher, and then when I go on with my teacher, I sound words, and I look at when we look at the words, we say the name, and we make the letters sounds. And after that, we when I get 5 stickers after that, we get to play a game. I've been focusing on our reading, because if we don't read, then we won't get smart.
We are focusing in on the science of reading. Students are working on building their accuracy and their fluency within those pieces, and we're using grids to help build those skills. And it really echoes just what we do in class.
My teacher always lets me have a confetti and some stars every day, even fireworks. Well, we do learn about reading, and we learned about new letters and sounds.
Ignite is amazing. The children are so engaged. They love going on Ignite. Every morning, they know the routine of what they need to do, and they just absolutely, I see them laughing, I see them engaged.
Being a good reader is important to help you feel cheerful and very happy. This morning, I went on Ignite and I got my headphones. I put my mic out, and then I turned on the computer and logged in.
They do a baseline test at the beginning when they first meet them to see where they're at, and they meet them right there. So if they still don't know their alphabet, they're going to work with that. If they're working on blending, they'll work with that. If they're already somewhat fluent readers, they'll push that. So they meet them where they are and they push them forward to get them on level.
It has done a lot for me. She always teaches me new words and new stories.
I'm able to see some friends are reciting the alphabet, Other friends are working on phonemic awareness activities, and other students are working on sight word knowledge.
I do stories, and my teacher had me to read. Bus. Sun.
It's pretty awesome because for 15 minutes a day, essentially I have 9 instructors working with students. I mean, they say it takes a village, and my class is Exhibit A.
It's fun, and I learn a lot of sight words and games and learning and drawing and just my teacher is nice.
Amanda's not here.
It lets you be smart and it lets you read. I always read them first I read them with my teacher and then I read them by myself and I spell them out.
They are gaining the confidence and they're getting the help that they need, and they're really enjoying the reading that they're doing and the activities they're doing with their Ignite tutors.
I look at how we read passage of stories because it helps me more by reading. And it's fun because I like it because it helps my brain. My teacher wants me to know me by circling the happy face or the tired face or the sad face. And then I tell her how I'm feeling.
A lot of times, if I am introducing a sound, I'll have at least a couple kind of call out and say, oh, I was just doing this on Ignite, or my Ignite tutor just taught me this. And so there's absolutely that alignment between what they're doing in their session with what we're doing in class. And so I think that highlights to the kids, just how important what they're learning is, and also kind of shows them how many people are invested in their success. For these first graders moving up to second grade, I think they're going to be in a great place when they get to their next level. And for kindergartners coming up to first graders, I'm so excited for them to also get to enjoy this opportunity.
Hi, my name is Stephanie MacArthur, Director of Traffic and Parking for the City of Fall River. As another school year begins, we as the city just want to remind everyone of some of the school zone safety laws. Crosswalks are designed for your safety. Please make sure to use them. Always wait for a crossing guard to stop traffic before crossing the street. Drivers, use caution when entering a school zone. State law mandates a strict 20-mile-per-hour speed limit in all school zones. Parking within a crosswalk is strictly prohibited. By showing respect and patience, we can ensure that everyone arrives at their destination safely and on time. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions and/or concerns, please feel free to contact my office at 508-324-2123. Let's have a wonderful school year.
The Gothic Revival-style arch at Oak Grove Cemetery signals the final resting place of some of Fall River's most prominent residents.
Since 1873, thousands of funeral processions have passed through these ornate iron gates. War heroes, abolitionists, mill owners, and Lizzie Borden are buried within these walls.
Despite fine craftsmanship and historical recognition, The arch was unable to withstand time and the elements and was in danger of collapse.
10 years ago, Fall River residents voted to adopt the Community Preservation Act, which allows for a 1.5% surcharge on property tax bills. This cherished landmark was saved with funds through the Community Preservation Act.
In just 5 months, this time using some modern machinery, local contractors refurbished the granite arch and replaced sections of the gate.
A uniquely Fall River work of art and a respectful reflection for the dead has been saved for future generations.
CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
Welcome back, everybody, to Mac Aldrich Field. Halftime wrapping up here as both teams come back on the field. Switching sides, of course, so Durfee protecting the north end of the stadium now, the left side on your screen. South end is on your right side. Going to be defended by Bridgewater-Raynham. Evan Massoud with you for our first coverage of girls soccer here in fall 2024. Our only Durfee coverage of the week. Hilltoppers need to answer and quickly get themselves back in this game. And here we go. I think the biggest thing is the Hilltoppers need to be a little quicker to the ball. Kind of said the same thing about field hockey on Saturday. Just from that speed standpoint, that aggressive standpoint, just a little hesitant. Oh, man, and that's going to go. That is the last thing. Montero watched it go right by. I don't know if she thought it was going to hook out of play, but it literally went right by and right into the corner. So 3-0 BR. Wow. That's not good. That's 2 goals today now that could have gone and probably should have been saved. That one definitely, and I still maintain that first goal was a little dicey. That goal coming at 20 seconds here in the second half to make it 3-0. Big kick there from Silva. Jens held, but then played onside. Takes a shot, batted down by Cahill, and she's able to make the save. Good save there on a ball that came in pretty hot. Good strong throw there. Silva get it down the field, and the ball kicked out by Jens. Got spun around there a little bit. Well, that was a great job by Molly Houghton to keep that in. Down the field, a foot race to try to keep it in, and it goes out of bounds on the goal line. And it'll be a kick for Durfee. This one coming here towards Katarina Rumsey. Hargraves gets the pass, kicks it up on ahead. Nice feed there to Costa. Comes back towards midfield again. Hargraves chasing it down, but once again, kind of what we've been seeing throughout the game here is the defense for the Trojans in good spot. Cucci going to take a shot, and it's going to sail wide right. The Hilltoppers, when they get in a position to try to take a shot, the Trojans' defense has been outstanding and really getting inside the ball, not allowing the Hilltoppers to make that turn in or get a clean shot. I mean, that's exactly what you want out of your defense, but certainly it's frustrating the heck out of the Hilltoppers in their ability to take shots on net. Montero batting that shot down and able to corral it. Out of bounds. Durfee will have the throw from well up the field. The free kick getting them in that position. And Hargraves will throw. Silva clears it. Nice job, as Houghton was surging ahead. Strong throw in from Taylor Lincoln. And now Forbes Smith takes a shot and on a bounce. Play made by Montero. Oh. A collision there. Hilltoppers and Trojans on the backside away from the ball. Hargraves trying to get by. She does. Again, though, has to be able to cut in. And the Trojans' defense has really been outstanding in preventing that. Back to Hargraves. Almost waited too long. Shot taken, kicked out of bounds by Cahill. And wow. Apparently off of Durfee. Sure looked like Cahill was the last to touch it, but a goal kick nonetheless. Out and breaking, that's a great pass. Hilltoppers defense slowing her up and breaking up the play. Nice job by Gilmet. Shot. Whoa, off the crossbar. That one off the crossbar as well. Good, strong throw in there. Kicked right back, going to Hargraves. And now back to Silva. Jens gonna try to get by. Two Hilltoppers going toward the corner, gonna keep it in play. They do keep it in bounds. That's Livia Rumsey who got there first. There it is. Been waiting for that all game. Big throw in there on the somersault from Silva. Well, another chance for Durfee up the field. Shot is going to be scooped. Cahill making the play with no issues. Montero diving to her left to make the play. Grabowski getting it toward the middle there. Now Hargraves for Durfee. Redirects, faking out Danoon, and it's blocked. And Hargraves gets tripped up and will earn the free kick. It's still not 10. It's still not 10. 10 yards back, or a little less today. Batted away. Oh, it's out of bounds. Durfee will have a corner. Cucci from the corner. Out of the box it goes. Saunders. One-on-one here. Shot taken, and it'll sail into the night. Good pass up the field by Hargraves. That'll come out, and Durfee will throw. Rachel, quick throw in. Trojans going to make a substitution here. Just going to hold up a moment. Yent's going to pass it here to Hargraves. She gets up the field. And once again, going to be cleared out. No, she kept it up, but double teamed here. Going to turn it around. Back to Hargraves. Centering pass. Shot taken, and it is off the crossbar. Batted away, loose ball, and it is sent out of play towards the sideline. As the lights come on here on campus. Another one off the post. The crossbar pipe. Love when all the lights come on here on campus. All the accent lighting, all the post lamps. And they all come on, like they all fade on at the same time. You know, it's really makes the place look great. Oh, a miss there, but Silva able to get a second kickoff. And now to Hargreaves it goes as they get it out of the box and back toward the circle. Go get it. Setting it up for the Hilltoppers to go down the field again. All right, 20 minutes in the books here for the second half. 20 to go. You're watching live soccer on Fred TV. Evan Massoud with you. Our first girls soccer coverage of the season, not going Durfee's way tonight. 2 goals late in the first half for BR. One at 26:09 and one at 33:30. And then here to start the second half, 20 seconds in. A goal that really shouldn't have even happened. Just a miscue, unfortunately, for the Hilltoppers to make it 3-0. Durfee will have a free kick here. Cucci coming over. On the ground and cleared out. And that should be, so now BR is going to want a card on that because that was a player full speed ahead with a whistle. Getting a trip. Let's see if there's going to be a card or not. There is a yellow card against the Hilltoppers. Durfee with another home game this week. It is Friday at 3:45, playing early, hosting Old Rochester because of Diamond's football game here at 6:30. So we'll have the football game. And then Durfee will play next Tuesday at Brockton, first conference game of the year, a 6 o'clock game at Marciano Stadium. BR, and actually, hold on, I should say, then home against Dartmouth next Thursday. So Durfee kind of playing home and then away, kind of good, decent balance to the schedule coming up. On the other side for Bridgewater-Raynham, they start the season on the road. They played last Wednesday on the road, now here, and they will now, after tonight, go home for 4 straight games over the next week and a half. So that'll be nice for them. Archbishop Williams and on Thursday, Milton Saturday, Falmouth Tuesday, and then the following Saturday, Braintree. So a bunch of home games coming up for the Trojans, who are trying to lock down win number 2 of the year and looking more and more likely that they will be 2-0 when this game concludes. Durfee making a substitution, so again, that's why the pause towards the sidelines. So mentioned about Diamond on Friday, football. Got quite a few games next week, though, on tap as well. And another collision. We've seen a lot of players go down. As we pull up the broadcast schedule here. So football Friday, Diamond hosting Seekonk. And then next week, we have boys soccer here on Tuesday as Brockton comes in. Shot taken, and it's going to go to the right of the post. Boys soccer Tuesday. Looking like we're going to be doing girls volleyball Wednesday, the 18th. New Bedford coming in. Girls soccer here next Thursday against Dartmouth. We have that game for you. And then next Friday, Dartmouth coming in for football. And then the following week, got a slew of games as well. A couple road games. As you know, I cover some games for Dartmouth Cable, DCTV, and they're picking up 2 Durfee games 2 weeks from this week. So on Monday the 23rd, Wednesday the 25th, chance for Durfee broken up there. Those 2 games going to be covered by girls volleyball and field hockey going to be covered by DCTV. So in a sense, some bonus coverage because we have games all week that week, literally Monday to Friday. Volleyball, we're going to actually see everybody. Girls volleyball on the road, girls soccer at home, field hockey on the road, boys soccer at home, and then football at home. So we'll get to see all 5 of the major sports that we cover here at Durfee for the fall on in 1 week. So that's kind of cool. Out of bounds. Hargraves goes down. Not able to continue on into the box. Oh, what a nice move there on the other side. The shot is good. 4-0. It looks like that was Haley Fortune, number 10. She was getting all the high fives there by the Trojans players, her teammates. the field. Great speed there from Julia Rumsey. All three Rumsey sisters getting into the game tonight. That's gonna be good! Hilltoppers finally on the board. And that'll feel good. Looks like it was Coochie on the far side. As Durfee able to answer here. At least avoid the shutout. This one coming at 29-27. Montero makes the play there. Again, batting it down and then picking it up on the bounce. Under 10 minutes to play here at Durfee. That one on the ground, and it's good. And it's 5-1. That one scored by Willow Forbes-Smith, the junior captain. Wow, 3 goals here in about 3 minutes' time between the two teams. This one at 30-45. Another chance. Durfee's second goal. Wow. An offensive explosion between these two schools. Coochie's second goal. Hands in the box, no goal. One hop and played by Montero. Saunders slow to get up there. Trying to walk it off. And gonna sub out now. Gonna get somebody else in there for her. Out of play. Under 5 minutes to play here at the stadium. Oh, that one came up right under Wilcox's face there. Seems to be okay. Ella Faris making the block there. On the ground there from Silva. Durfee passing, getting it to the circle. Nice kick up the field. Good pass down the field. Looked like Bessie might have gotten stuck the toe out there to redirect it a little bit because it seemed to change its trajectory and break up that pass. Under 2 minutes, according to our timer here, unofficially. Clock is stopped in the stadium. That'll go out. That's going to actually kill some time here because got to go corral. Let's see, soccer ball. Oh no, they had one behind the goal. That's good. And it'll be. Let's see. The signal is that it's going to be a corner kick. Durfee wanting to expedite the kick here. So Silva went out and put the ball there for the Trojans. Forbes Smith sending the kick. Header misses. It goes right by everybody to the other side of the box here and is sent to midfield. 30 seconds by our count here. 30 seconds left. Chance again. Oh, Montero with a nice save. Almost no time to react. All right, our timer's run out, so anything here is extra stoppage time. Oh, bit of a collision there again. And it's Kat Rumsey looking for some space. Going to take a shot, and it's wide right. And that's the game. Well, kind of a mixed bag here tonight. Durfee looked good in some aspects of the game, and then there were a few areas that really didn't look good. But then showing some signs of life late in the game, Cucci with the pair of goals. I think overall, just like with anything, again, Durfee lost a few key players, and that's always a challenge, when you have to kind of rebuild some positions in a way. But as the game went on, it seemed Durfee seemed to get a little better, particularly in the second half, seemed to be a little faster to the ball. I'd like to see them be even quicker than they are. And I think that'll come with time as the season goes on. But we'll be seeing them again soon. Again, the plan is next Thursday, the 19th. Dartmouth is in town, and that'll be the next time we're planning to see the Durfee girls here. So we'll look forward to that. And we hope that you'll all enjoy the middle part of your work week and that you'll join us back here Friday for live football as the Diamond Bengals host Seekonk. Remember, we live stream right here on our Facebook page, Fred TV Sports. So like and follow us. So you'll know when we kick live. We look forward to seeing the Bengals in action here as they use our home stadium for their home game amidst the construction of Diamond 2.0. All right, folks, final score. Bridgewater-Raynham 5, Durfee 2. For David Montero running camera up top, I'm Evan Massoud. So long. See you Friday.